What's up, everybody? SI back. This time we're going to talk about a TV show, and it's probably one of my favorites right now, and it is Lovecraft Country on HBO. When I first saw the trailer for this, I was like, okay, I'm in. Jordan Peele is involved, and it looks interesting. So he's definitely has reinvented how horror is taken lately. So I definitely wanted to check this out. And so far it has not disappointed. We're 4 episodes into the first season, and a lot. And when I say a lot is going on. I mean, this show from the very beginning, it has you involved. It hits the ground running, which I really like. Even though it does a lot of world building at the same time, I really enjoy a show and anything really that hits the ground running and it absorbs you into the world with action, with what's going on, and not just showing you the world and kind of slow build. I kind of like things that throws you into the deep end immediately. And this show definitely does that. Like from the first episode, you see these visuals, you see these crazy things going on, and then it kind of resets itself, and then you start going through what's going on. The story is different. It's very interesting. You have these characters in the 1950s in America, and it's kind of, a little bit. The first episode is kind of, the first 2 episodes are really talking about a little bit like the Green Book experience and what it's like being African American in America back then. Especially like in that first episode, you really get to see and feel like what the tensions and what it's like to be on the road in America. And then it kind of delves more into the story after it gets to the first episode, and you really get into more of the horror element, the occult, and everything else that's going on. And it's just such a great ensemble cast. Like there's great chemistry. There's obvious tensions. You can see how they like play off each other, and that's one of the things too on the show with like this, where the cast really has to carry what's going on. This isn't. I mean, it's a book that came out in 2016. It's based off a book that came out in 2016. I had never heard of the book until the series has started, and it is again going back to how Jordan Peele does these things. There's a different take on horror, and I like that. I've never been the biggest horror fan. Growing up, I used to watch it. As I got older, it became very predictable, and I just kind of fell out. But then with Get Out and Us, and now this, it's different. It's some occult stuff that we've seen before, but not like this. It has its own twist. It has its own originality, and I like that. I like how they're telling this story, and they're able to kind of have free reign and really do their own thing and not follow a formula. And that's one of the things that I hate sometimes is on movies and TV shows, there's like this formula, and it's more about how you execute the formula instead of how you tell an original story that's going to get people interested, and how do you get that across. And this is one of those that does that very well. Like I said, with the acting, with the cinematography, the way it's shot, the way it looks, for something to be on HBO, HBO definitely does not skimp on their TV shows. They definitely put their money where their mouth is. And this show, definitely you can tell they put some money into it when it comes to production, when it comes to special effects, when it comes to like how everything, the scenes and the sets, how everything comes together. They didn't skimp. They didn't skip on the wardrobe. They didn't skimp on anything, and it really shows. With this cast with Journey Smollett and Jonathan Majors, it's just like their chemistry and everybody else is just so good. Like HBO always nails it when it comes to casting for their shows. This isn't any different. Uh, this is definitely something that you should be watching. If you're worried about the horror part, if you're worried about the occult part, kind of maybe you catch it at earlier in the evening. Don't watch it on Sunday nights. But otherwise, it's definitely worth watching. It's definitely worth catching. Um, anything Jordan Peele's right now, anything he touches, especially when it comes to this, you wouldn't think that he would be a horror guy. Look at his past, but he definitely has horror nailed. Anything with his name on it, I'm going to at least give it a try. I'm going to check it out and see, uh, see what it's about. So definitely go check. Definitely check out Lovecraft Country. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you've already started watching it, and if you're into it as much as I am. And until the next one, peace.